In a major speech just last week, US President Barack Obama ordered a rethink on the way the country's spy agencies gathered phone data, but he insisted it had to continue.
Taken together, these efforts have prevented multiple attacks and saved innocent lives, not just here in the United States, but around the globe.
Now a new watchdog, the Privacy and Civil Liberties Oversight Board, says the mass gathering of phone data isn't very effective in stopping terrorist attacks, and by a 3-2 vote says the program is illegal.
Faced with the overwhelming disconnect between the statute and the program as conducted, and given the limited results, we concluded that the program should be ended.
The extent of the mass surveillance programs were leaked by Edward Snowden, a contractor with the National Security Agency. The most controversial, the mass gathering of data on Americans' telephone calls and internet messages. This independent panel, which is both Democrats and Republicans, has been tasked with analysing the government's anti-terrorism measures and balancing them against civil liberties. The White House says it disagrees with the idea that what it's doing is against the law.
It is a useful tool in the effort to combat terrorists who have designs on the United States and on the American people and our allies.
Attorney General Eric Holder has ruled out any idea of an amnesty for Edward Snowden. He says he's willing to talk with his lawyers about some sort of resolution if he accepts responsibility. By that, his spokesman clarified he wants Snowden to plead guilty in a court. Snowden himself has been conducting a question and answer session online in which he said there was a need for nations to be involved in some spying, just not on a scale where innocent people have their data swept up. And he would like to return to the US at some point. It's just not possible now. First, a federal court. Now this independent watchdog says that the mass gathering of phone and internet data is illegal. That's been denied by the White House, who says it's been tested in a secret court. But there is a growing chorus of voices here in the United States and in Washington that believes the time is right for a change in the law and that the program has to stop. Alan Fisher, Al Jazeera, Washington.